Hey guys, it's your girl Lil, and I'm just here to show you some basic battle tactics. We're in Lost Kingdom at the moment. This is what the territory line out is looking like, which is not good in my opinion, but I will just go by basic on what we can do. So for example, it's very difficult to TP close to the battlegrounds, okay? Ideally, you do want to get close, but at the time I TP'd, I couldn't get close. So I was able to find a spot here, which was on the fort, which is good because it takes a very long time for the fort to be destroyed, so therefore I don't really have to bubble unless I'm gone for more than a day, which that will never happen. So right now the rallying is happening up here, and how I know is that I'm clicking alliance, going to war, and then after that I click on the person that's rallying, and there's cords right under his image right there, so I click and that's where he is. So what I'm gonna do is, it looks like he's the one that's rallying at this moment. As in my previous video, you see what kind of troops he likes to rally, and it looks like it's infantry. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm so far away, I'm going to reinforce cities close by him or close to the battlefield of each troop type. Now, what I mean by this is I'm going to do my cavalry commanders with the most amount of troops that I can give. Obviously, I don't have that many troops, but I will do what I can because I fight till the death. So I'm putting in cavalry in that other city, and then this one I'm going to put in infantry, and I did presets for these, and I will show you how to do that in another video if you don't know how to do that. And then I'll put archers. And I think that's this one. Alright. Now, because I'm a rallier, I'm not a rallier, I don't really care about which commanders I have. I will not be doing any open field, just because I don't have a lot of speed ups and I don't have a lot of resources to keep up with the open field. So what I will do is reinforce rallies or join rallies, reinforce flags that are being defended. Only reinforce flags that they are trying to reinforce, the ones that your alliance is trying to. Never reinforce a flag on your own, otherwise you'll have a lot of troops dead. So it looks like they're doing something right here. Oh, it's ineffective. Alright, so these troops are going up. I'm also going to send another troop of anything. It's going to be like one of those last minute type of troops. I don't have any more level 60s. That if the flag that we're defending is losing troops, I'm just putting in whatever I have left, which is gonna be the siege units. I don't even mind doing that, but just the siege units there. I literally have no troops. Alright, so now my marches are going up into the battlefield, okay? So the next rally that's going on, I will be right close by the rallier to hit the target. So at the next rally, I will join, or if you can go ahead and reinforce the rally as well. So what I'll do is, that's the flag that's being rallied. I'm going to put in the infantry closest to that flag, and then by the time the rally gets there, I will be able to reinforce it. It'll take 1 minute and 25 seconds, so I will do that. If you see that the rally is almost full, don't fill it, because you're only contributing not less than 100,000 troops in there, because it's going to be a fully filled rally. So what I would do is just reinforce it with a full set of troops. I wouldn't even fill that rally. I would just reinforce it anyways with a full set of troops. So I will show you how to do that. So that's this happening now, and what it looks like they're doing is they're swarming that flag right now. The alliance that we are, or I mean the kingdom that we're aligned with. So I think they're trying to do double rallies. It's best to use timers for this if you want to do a real double rally, but we can demonstrate that later in a different video for people that don't understand timers and being able to time, what they do is time rallies, where they hit 2 rallies at once at one target. 2 rallies from different alliances, because you cannot hit the same target. You can't rally the same target in the same alliance. It has to be from 2 different alliances. So you can see here, that little icon there, that's the rally. That's hitting, that's on our side. My troop just got into the city here, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reinforce this rally. So what I do is I click here. It's too laggy to drag because that's what some people do sometimes. I click on the little icon of the rally, and then there's this green button here. I click that, and then yes, War Frenzy, and then I put in this. I click in my Sun Tzu, which is the infantry troops, but right now the rally capacity is still very high, so I cannot yet add my troops in there yet. But we'll see. I probably don't need to because it looks like their health is pretty low. You can double check this by doing a scout and having a look, but I won't even bother because I'm far away. So we'll see. But you can see the numbers down here, so it looks like it's still pretty high up there. I can't add myself in yet, so we'll just wait for that number to go down. You can also look at the number here on what's happening, but it looks like the number is not going down very quickly. So I don't need to reinforce it just yet. But let's say that that flag was really full. We would need to keep reinforcing it. These guys would have a difficult time. I don't know why they're even trying to defend it, to be honest, but hey, good trades. Alright, so I'll just try it again to see if I can add. Nope, it's still full. It's still pretty full. My troop amount, the troops in my march are still too high. It would go over Crypt for Life's 1.5 mil capacity. You can see here. And it looks like they're rallying his rally. 2 alliances are doing that. So that's a good tactic to go against other rallies. I'll try it again. And there you go. My march is now going in there. So I just reinforced his rally. So now, as you can see on the right-hand side here, there's a little fighting action image going on. That means that my Sun Tzu is in there fighting in the rally of Crypt for Lives. And that's what it looks like now. So we'll see. So that's how you can help. If you're not close by, just get your troops all up here ready to reinforce rallies or join rallies or reinforce flags. At least you have all of the same troop type in each of the city. Just so that way you can go ahead and get there quicker instead of going all the way from your city for 12 minutes to the point where you need to be. This makes things a lot quicker. This is strictly for people that don't want to do open field. I highly recommend that open field is important too. It's just that in this case, I cannot do open field as I don't have the resources to do it. I would rather have just dead troops instead. With good trades, which I don't know if it will be. Other tactics a lot of alliances do are debuffing the rallies. Looks like we won there. You can have a look at the thing. So before I have a look at the report, you can see here it's retreating. My group is retreating. Instead of going, you can go back and refresh and then come back up. But what I do is I just stick it there if it's not too low. And 150, I know that is pretty low, but because I don't have that many troops, that's actually fine. Let's have a look at the battle report. Oops, wrong one here. So that's a pretty good trade there. We're looking at, we only got 80K dead. They got 315K. So that's awesome. And that's all that matters, is having good trades. I don't mind doing all of this as long as we have good trades and good rallying commanders. So this is just an example of how to, play a little bit more efficiently as far as joining rallies when you're far away. Always pay attention to what is being rallied on our end as well, and always pay attention to who's rallying us. So you can see here that the enemy is rallying these flags here. Or they're just attacking. I don't think they're rallying. Are they attacking? Yeah, they're just going toward it with their individual troops. So it's not a rally. Yep, so that's kind of what's happening at the moment. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. But that's just kind of an example of what you can do as a player that doesn't have a lot of power, has some troops to spare. You know, the biggest thing you can do is do the rally or join rallies and reinforcing flags that are being defended. If you have weak commanders, don't even bother doing any open field. It's not even worth it. Oops. It's not even worth it. So unless you have a max commander, which I do in these guys, but it's not worth it for me. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much.